What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC here at the top 5 Bad Batch sets that LEGO needs to make. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is the Elite Squad Troopers Battle Pack. I think this was seen in the very first episode of the Bad Batch Season 1. I love that episode. It was just a great transition from the Clone Wars to the Bad Batch, like post-Order 66 era. Definitely go check that out if you guys have time. It looks like you would get 4 solid Elite Troopers, which would be really cool. Of course, they'd be from all over the galaxy, so I'm sure you would have some different faces and expressions underneath those helmets, which are pretty cool. I'm sure their armor would be pretty similar to Crosshair's armor I think we got in the Bad Batch Shuttle, I think in like 2021, correct me if I'm wrong. I really love the build you get in this set. It just kind of reflects like the jungle on Onderon. I'm pretty sure that's where this scene takes place. Of course, you do have that flame trooper like trooper, and then of course you do have like the box of grenades and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. I would love to just buy a bunch of these sets and just have a whole army of Elite Troopers. I think that'd be really cool. I definitely could see this set going for a nice $20. That's where battle packs should be. Of course, you are getting 4 solid minifigures and a nice little build. Yeah, so nice $20 would be pretty cool. But I love this though. I think this would go great. Obviously, we have the leader Crosshair, so it'd be really cool to get like his fellow squad members, and I think this would be an awesome set to have. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Imperial Attack Shuttle. I really love this shuttle. It looks really solid. Of course, it looks like you would get 4 solid minifigures. It looks like you would get Crosshair, Hunter, Grand Moff Tarkin, and then a brand new Coruscant Shock Trooper, which would be really cool to have. I know we are getting some Coruscant Shock Troopers in, I think, September of 2023, but this would be kind of like a captain or commander. Of course, you can see with the pauldron and the comma and stuff like that. An updated Hunter would be pretty cool. Updated Tarkin would be awesome. And then, of course, another Crosshair, which would be pretty cool. So I love that selection of minifigures. Maybe throw in one more Coruscant Guard just because I love the Coruscant Guard, and I definitely think we need some more of them. But the Imperial Attack Shuttle itself looks really decent. It really reminds me of the Republic Attack Shuttle, obviously just with the gray color scheme and stuff like that. I'm sure you would have some cockpit space for your minifigures, and then the whole top part of the shuttle would come open so you could slap all your minifigures in there and stuff like that. Of course, those wings would be able to fold up and down, which is really cool. I love that feature of the attack shuttle, so you can have it in the landing position, but you can also have it in the flying position and stuff like that. I'm sure you would have some stud shooters and some spring-loaded missiles, and overall, I think this is a really nice set. I feel like we haven't had like an Imperial/Republic attack shuttle in a very long time. I want to say the last time we got one was in like 2008 or 2009. I'm pretty sure it was like with Mace Windu and a couple of battle droids and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just think this would be really cool. I definitely could see this set probably going for like $90 to $100 nowadays, just because, you know, LEGO's price increases. I would love this ship to be pretty decent size, and of course you are getting a couple of decent minifigures. But what an amazing set. I really hope LEGO makes this. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is meme set time, and today on the left we have Emperor Palpatine, the classic Star Wars villain of all time. And then on the right, we have Emperor Protein. I love this minifigure. Just a look at Palpatine. He's rocking the Hulk body with his Sith cloak. I would love to get this minifigure as the May 4th promo, or maybe just in a regular Star Wars set. Imagine Emperor Protein was actually featured in Star Wars. That'd be hilarious, and I would love to see this in a Star Wars canon. He's rocking this 6-pack at age, like, I don't even know, 80. He definitely looks 80 plus. I guess just because he got charred by his own Force lightning. But I love this minifigure. I think this would be a great addition to the collection. I'm really hoping LEGO decides to make this one day. I also love the name of this figure, Emperor Protein. I just love this minifigure and hoping LEGO makes it one day. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Imperial Clone Turbo Tank. This set looks really cool. We haven't had a clone turbo tank since 2016. I really like the design of this one. It looks a little more boxy and more realistic to the actual TV shows and the movies that it was in. Looks like you would get 5 minifigures, including Little Hera, Captain Hauser, Phase 2 Clone Troopers, Imperial Crosshair, or a Sniper, and then just another orange Twi'lek. It just looks amazing, honestly. I would love to get that Captain Hauser minifigure. He's a very desirable clone to have, especially just to add to our clone armies and stuff like that. But overall, it just looks amazing. I think the Clone Turbo Tank would have some nice interior space to hold your minifigures, and I would love to have maybe like a small AT-RT walker included in the build, you know, just as a little something extra. The one negative thing about this set is it definitely would be going close to $200. I definitely think LEGO could be pushing this to the $180 or $200 mark. But now let's move on to the next set. All right, lads, the final set that we're going to be talking about today is the Clone Walker Battle Pack. I really love this set. Obviously, in this set, you would get 4 solid Phase 2 Clone Troopers, one being the Phase 2 Clone Gunner that we got in the 2022 ATTE, 2 regular Phase 2 Clone Troopers, then, of course, in the top left, Captain Wilco, who was shown in the first 2 episodes of the Bad Batch Season 2. I love Captain Wilco, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make him as a minifigure. The ATRT itself looks really nice. You know, of course, we've had a bunch of ATRTs made in the past, but, you know, just added to the Walker collection or whatever. Of course, you would have the double holes stationed on the minifigure helmet, which is okay. Obviously, you could have some accessories to go along with your Clone Troopers, but I'm not the biggest fan of the double holes. I know you guys have your own opinions on that. Of course, you would get a turret blaster, as you guys can see in the front. It looks pretty decent. Of course, we had that in the Snow Trooper Battle Pack. I definitely could see this set going for around that $20 or $30, and it'd just be a great way to build up those Phase 2 Clone Troopers. The last time we had these Phase 2 white Clone Troopers was in the Turbo Tank Microfighter, I think back in 2013 or 2014, so it's definitely been a while since we've had those clones, but I definitely love this set, and I'm hoping LEGO makes this. Congratulations, guys, you have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make some of these awesome Bad Batch sets. Shout out to Brick Set Ideas, Brick Yoda 5555, and Star Wars Photoshop for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to all their Instagrams down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the video big time, and I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.